going on, guys? It's New York Prepper here. Wanted to just show you some footage here of some coronavirus snow, okay? We got heavy snow coming in right now. It just started snowing about an hour and a half ago. It's about 3:30 a.m. right now on the East Coast, so it's in the middle of the night. But we're getting some accumulation here. You could see the grassy areas are getting white. I wanted to just show you this. I love snow, man. I love this snow. If you guys don't know, I'm a big snow and winter weather lover. I just love it. I don't know what it is, but you know, I always love snow. And you can see it's starting to get white out here. But you know, just look at that heavy snow squall that's happening right now. So I wanted to just share this with you guys. It's, if in case you don't know, looks like a snowflake landed on my camera here. In case you guys don't know, it's March 17th, 2020. It's Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning. It's the first week after Trump declared a national emergency for the coronavirus. And again, just beautiful snow here, guys. Enjoy the beauty that surrounds you, you know. Don't think about the virus, you know. Enjoy the beauty. But, you know, the reason I wanted to do this video, you can see it's accumulating on the grass a little bit. I wanted to do this video because I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, I did some videos on this earlier about being prepared for possible power outages and outages of your gas and your heat and your utilities. You can see it's accumulating on the deck here. You know, I talked about this for weeks now. You know, I told you guys to make sure that you have preps in place in case you lose your heat, in case you lose your gas. You know, if you live in an apartment building and you lose your gas, you can see my tracks there. In case you live in an apartment building, you know, and you know you're dependent on your landlord, you know, to give you heat and to give you cooking fuel, you know, and that comes from natural gas. Usually, if you live in a city, you know, you're getting your heating from the city gas mains, okay? So what happens if, you know, not only are you in a lockdown and everything is shut down, right? What happens if your heat goes out, you know, during some cold weather? You know, it's the end of March, it's mid-March, almost spring. We're 5 days away from spring, and you know, here I have this big snow squall here. It looks like it's mixing with sleet too. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. And it's melting a little bit, but the temperature's dropping, so it's going to be very icy in the morning. But you know, what would happen if your gas came off, you know, and you lost your heat and your ability to heat for whatever reason, something happened? All right, do you have things that you can do to keep yourself warm? My best suggestion to you guys, and you know, there's very limited time because a lot of states are shutting down businesses, you know, for the coronavirus. A lot of states are putting moratoriums on businesses and travel and things like that. But you know, now is the time to go out, get yourself a propane heater, okay? A portable Buddy heater. The name of the brand is Mr. Buddy portable heater, okay? It's called the Buddy heater. You could see my vapor from my breath. It's in the low 30s. It's just above freezing right now. But go out, get yourself some a Buddy heater, you know, and a propane tank, maybe 2 or 3 propane tanks, all right? And keep them on hand if you live in an apartment building, all right? Because if your heat goes out and it's cold outside, you know, by the time the maintenance man comes out, it may be too late, and you're gonna get cold, you know, if you start to lose heat, and it's, you know, in the 20s outside or just below freezing, which it can still easily drop this week. I looked at the forecast. There's going to be some days up in my area where the temperature is going to drop, you know, pretty far below freezing. There's going to be like a little cold snap coming through the country. So be ready for that, guys. You know, be ready for, you know, the possibility of your heat going out during this lockdown. You know, we're going to have lockdowns very soon, so be ready for that possibility, okay? What are you going to do if the heat goes out? Like I said, my recommendations and what I've personally done myself that I keep around, you know, I have oil heat, so I'm not too worried about it. But, you know, when I lived in an apartment, what I used to do is I would keep my buddy heater. I would keep a military sleep system, which you can buy online for like $200 to $300. And the military sleep system is really warm, and it's waterproof, so you could even sleep outside with it. It's rated down to like -20 or -40. So get yourself a buddy heater. Get yourself 1 or 2 propane tanks. Get yourself a carbon monoxide detector too, because if you're going to run that heater inside, there's a possibility of carbon monoxide. But don't be scared, okay? It's very unlikely for carbon monoxide to build up from a buddy heater, but it's good just to have that carbon monoxide detector in your apartment, you know, just in case, okay? And you want to put that close to where you're going to be sleeping, all right? Close to where you're sleeping. You want to put that near your nightstand or something like that, so if the levels build up, you know, you can wake up and react in time and ventilate the apartment building. But get yourself a buddy heater, get yourself a military sleep system, okay, or whatever sleeping bag you prefer, but I prefer the military sleep system. It's got a Gore-Tex outer shell that's camouflaged, so you can also use it if you have to sleep outside or bug out or something like that, or even just for camping. It's very rugged, it's warm, and it's packable, it's crushable. A lot of the sleeping bags that are made from down, you know, although the down is very warm, you can't compress it, you know. So the lining that they use not the lining, but the insulation they use in the military sleep system, it's a special type of polyester that you can crush and compress, and it's not going to lose its insulation value, you know. It's a special kind of polyester that you know, it traps a good amount of dead air space for insulation, but you can still crush it, you know, and stuff it into a stuff sack, which you can't do with down. All right, so buddy heater, military sleep system, carbon monoxide detector, which you're going to put in your bedroom, okay, close to where you're sleeping, your nightstand. And propane tank for your buddy heater. All right, get yourself propane tanks, preferably more than one, but even one propane tank will last you quite a bit with a buddy heater if you're just warming up like a confined space. Another thing too is get yourself some wool blankets. Okay, wool blankets are excellent. In emergencies, you can throw one in your car if you break down on the side of the road, or you get hypothermia, or somebody in your family gets cold. I always keep a wool blanket in my car, but I also keep a wool blanket at home. I have a couple of them, so I can use that wool blanket in addition to the military sleep system, okay? In addition to the military sleep system, I can use that wool blanket as well and give it to my fiance or any of my family members, all right? So wool blanket, military sleep system, buddy heater, propane tanks, carbon monoxide detector, and what else am I leaving something out? Wool blanket, military sleep system, carbon monoxide detector, buddy heater, propane tank, and I think that's it, you know. And this way, if you lose your power, you know, you can stay warm, all right? So just think about that, guys, all right? So don't be trusting your landlord and your city to keep you warm, okay? You want to keep that responsibility up to yourself, all right? You don't want to, you know, freeze to death in your apartment, all right? And if there's a lockdown in your area, guess what? You think that do you think that the repairman is going to come out and fix the heat right away, you know, during a lockdown? You know, it's going to be a little bit delayed, all right? So that's pretty much it, guys. If it's snowing near you, enjoy the snow while it lasts, because we're hitting springtime soon. So enjoy the snow while you get a chance. You know, go outside, let that snow hit your skin, because it's going to be gone soon. All right, guys? So take care. God bless. And don't forget the 3 P's: prepare, practice, and persevere.